Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin, back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and today I have a really good one. So this is the guy in, I think it was NPCFM or CRL that I played recently, who I lost to, who I said I shouldn't have lost, and it was just my fault. I want to say it was my Lions League. I want to say so. No. I think that's the game I won. No, it was the Browns fantasy team that I just lost to him with, and that was it was a rough loss, man, because I really feel like I should have won, but I just threw picks in the stupidest situations, and on top of that, my team wouldn't catch their interception. So, but beyond that, it was mainly just me throwing really dumb picks. Just because I was trying to force certain things. So no more of that. I'm getting my redemption much sooner than I would have thought have, because this guy just so happens to be in another league that I'm in, and he's in the league where I'm the Bills, man. Let's freaking go. And we got a breakout game. So let's go ahead and see what this is. This is what I'm most curious about. It's got to be Poirier, right? Boost. Oh. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. I'll take it. Ratings boost or an interception bonus goal? Nah, let's do ratings boost. To inspire the entire defense. 2 interceptions and pass deflections. That's all he needs. Yo, if that's all he needs, like, you should be able to get 2 pass deflections, right? I would hope. Hold up. So this guy is mainly a passer. Then medium pass. And you already know me. Throw it medium. Cool. Here's who we're upgrading now. Yeah, I think I'm keeping Tony Brown there. And the D line. Like, I need the pass rush to be nasty. Milano. Edmonds. Let's upgrade Tremaine Edmonds some more. I'm gonna keep sending him on that edge rush. I think I'm gonna move him to outside for that exact reason. Because I think I put him there for the edge rush anyway, so you might as well just start off there. Give me one less thing to think about and to remember to do, because I will totally forget to put him at outside linebacker when I go nickel. I will absolutely forget to do that. So before we go to upgrades, let's do that. Let's make sure that's actually what I want to do. Left. 81. Yeah, absolutely. So let's switch you to, that was left, right? I don't even remember. Yep. And then let's move you to middle linebacker. I mean, that makes more sense anyways. Use the slower one. He should have been middle linebacker this whole time. Okay, cool. Them boys got switched. Upgrade players. Damn, that's all I can upgrade. Oh, yeah, pass protection. I'm also going to run the ball on him a lot more because that's something I didn't do last time I played him. Let's make sure my whole linebacker situation is good. Main Edmonds right there, yes. And let's switch you to. And I think we're good. Sub linebacker should still be Jordan Poyer. Yep. Awesome. That is the squad. Now let's go ahead and take a look at his. He's the Washington Commanders, as they're now called. It's a stupid name. Taylor, Antonio Gibson, stupid fast receivers. So it looks like we're running nothing but zone. Sucks, man. I want to run man, but like I can't against 96B Curtis Samuel. I just can't do it. I mean, I see a lot of 70, so I'm gonna send the heat off that left side. Yes, Chase Young and Montez Sweat and Jonathan Allen. Yo. Corners. Yeah, his DB core is awful, but that front seven is nice. But this is a passing team, so like that does nothing for you. And he is a pretty, like, honestly, the Washington team is pretty well-rounded on offense. So that's going to be his strong suit. But if I just get a couple stops, I should be all right. So let's go ahead and get into this game.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Heineke escaping the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision. You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Allen steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're going to run this with a tight end. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Heineke to throw it. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Heineke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Heineke again. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here. This is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Heineke looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because They were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Heineke now. Rolling to his right. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Heineke slings this deep for McLaurin. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Forced out to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Heineke. Flushed out right. And that one caught. It's the rookie De'Ami Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Heineke's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. A first down throw for Heineke. Open man is Samuel, complete. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Heineke. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Heineke. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Ed Oliver with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike.
Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Allen being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big gain there for the Bills.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You can't block me. 47 to Mike, boy. 47.
To the air, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Heineke. Flush to his right. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Heineke on 1st down. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Slings this deep from McLaurin, and it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Ballin off the play fake. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deshaun Jackson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 3. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll try to run with Gibson. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
2nd down and goal. Heineke. That's out to the flat for Gibson. So So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now a signal and a timeout called, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Heineke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Breida to get the 3rd quarter started. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. And he's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play here for Buffalo. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That's a
touchdown, Bills. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Go, go, go. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike, watch Mike. I got wide. Where's the...
From the 29, Allen. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will extend their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 3rd down, Heineke. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Oh, get him.
Here's Allen to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. A give to Gibson running right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole.
And my goodness, another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Burton here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Here's Allen. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Heineke's throw taken in by Samuel. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll throw again. Heineke slings this deep for McLaurin. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
You're not ready. You're not ready. 55, my God, 55.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Heineke. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Throwing again on second down, Heineke. This is brought in by Gibson, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take me up. Here we go.
One last shot now for Heineke.
Let's go, defense.
And now here is another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Buffalo, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Okay, so like I said, bro, like even with that being a little tough in the beginning, I said in that video, like, yo, I could absolutely beat this dude. I just messed it up. And I'm like, it's not every day that you get a chance to like get a rematch that fast, because like, you know, it's just whoa, +1 speed, okay, 99 overall Stephon Diggs, okay, yeah. So yeah, like you don't always get a chance to do that. So I got +1 speed again. So I'm happy I got to play him again, and this is proof. 56-20 is clear proof. Now let's see what this stuff is. Yeah, that boy Stephon Diggs is happy. +5 short and medium and deep accuracy. +5 catch in traffic and spec catch for the next 3 games, bro. That's pretty dope. Tandem breakout should be my corners, right? That boy got like 2 or 3 picks. He just kept throwing it up to him. All he got is XP. Man, make that boy a superstar. I mean, he'll probably get it next game, right? We went off, bro. I should get offensive player and defensive player of the week for this one. Cool, so let's get this. Now we can upgrade 6 people at once. And then start this stuff to make this go all the way down. And then we got the main stuff that I care about. Everything else is kind of like, eh. But cool, we sitting at a nice 3-0. Start the season off. We got the #1 offense. I didn't even look at this stuff, but I have the #1 offense. He has the #2 offense. #1 pass touchdowns, #2 pass touchdowns. Like, this was such an even matchup. I have way less giveaways. My third down percentage is 70%. That's immaculate. I got them third down conversion plays, man. And #9 defense. #1 for sacks and takeaways. Yo, I ain't never been #1 for both. Damn, that's crazy. How am I not the #1 defense with the most sacks and takeaways? How does that even happen? So Josh Allen is sitting. So his quarterback is Taylor Heineke. So we're leading the league in passing yards right now, which is awesome. He has the number 2 running back. I have 2 of the best receivers in the league. Sack leaders. Should it not be on this list if I'm the sack leader? Somehow I'm not. I'm also not in the interceptions leader list. That's so weird. I guess we just spreading the love around. Everybody getting sacks, man. Yeah, you can't be mad at it. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.